Welcome to KP Law News. Got a video out of Central Texas. I think it's around the Austin area. Is it Burnet County, Texas? I think it's the county. They are doing away with their flock cameras. Yeah, it's good to see this. Just say no flock cameras. Video I did yesterday about Lake City, Florida. They're doing away with flock cameras. And the next video on this subject will probably be about the officer arrested for abusing flock cameras. So let's get to this story. It's a news story video. We're going to check it out, see what they're talking about. Let me get this set up real quick. Then we get the full screen going, and let's hear what's going on.
After multiple instances of vandalism and public pushback over surveillance technology, the Burnet County Sheriff's Office has removed all of its flock cameras. KXAN's Madison Myers explains what led to that decision and how the community is now reacting.
For months, flock license plate reader cameras have been a familiar sight across Burnet County.
I think it's quite sad that they have to get rid of them.
But after 2 cameras were damaged, the Burnet County Sheriff's Office has removed all of its flock cameras. According to the Sheriff's Office, 1 camera was damaged after someone cut its mounting brackets and cables. In a separate case, another camera was struck with a blunt object before its cables were cut. In a statement to KXAN, the Sheriff's Office said several cameras have been vandalized. Citizens have been indicating concerns regarding these cameras and their use. Sheriff Boyd thought this was the best opportunity to remove these cameras, taking into consideration all the public concerns. For some local business owners, the decision is disappointing.
The fact that they're doing away with them is rather sad. So many negative things going on in the world that unfortunately we have to keep track and watch and to keep the people safe.
But others are in support.
Now I'm cool with not having them. I don't think people like liberty to be surveillance without their knowledge, so I'm not really surprised.
Burnet County isn't the only place where flock cameras have been targeted. This video from Connecticut shows a damaged camera earlier this week. Wow. And over in California, the Monterey County Sheriff's Office shared photos of a man driving his truck into one of the cameras. KXAN reached out to Flock, who says they've been working directly with law enforcement to investigate damaged and stolen cameras. In a statement, they said in part, overall, we have seen few reports of vandalism against Flock equipment. People have every right to make their voices heard, but criminal acts should never be part of that process. Damaging public safety equipment ultimately hurts the very communities this technology is there to help protect. Still, for some in Burnet County, the removal means losing something they see as an important tool.
Unfortunately, today's society, you have to watch everything.
Madison Myers, KXAN News.
The Burnet County Sheriff's Office says criminal cases have been opened, but there are currently no known suspects in either case. Going in depth here, Central Texas isn't the only part of the country seeing the vandalism of flock cameras. In Dallas, police report 25 flock cameras have been vandalized or removed since March. The city says repairs have cost around $2,500, though flock safety has weighed most of the replacement costs. In other parts of the country, like North Carolina, police say all the cameras in a park in Wake Forest were cut down. And then leaders say at least 3 cameras were damaged in Milford, Connecticut. The city held a public hearing over the cameras on Monday. In the southeast part of the country, a protester in St. Petersburg, Florida, going viral for holding a sign in front of a camera. And according to NBC, at least 57 municipalities across the country either canceled or refused to renew contracts with Flock over the last year.
Wow. Crazy stuff. People getting fed up. People getting fed up with the flock cameras. I don't condone vandalism, breaking the law. I think we can get rid of them without having to do all that. But some people just don't like them. Not everybody likes them. What gets me is the ones that think that they're about safety. I'm about safety. We need the cameras to protect us. No, we don't. I'm not doing anything wrong. Well, I'm going to worry about it. You don't realize that they're taking your information, storing it in a database somewhere. Yeah. And I just read an article earlier about my hometown, Cabot, Arkansas. Over, half of last year, they had the flock cameras there that took like 7.1 million pictures all that, and only 21 arrests. So what's the percentage of that? That's real low. So is it really worth it? And crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this. Are you for flock, against flock? And check out my last video, the Lake City, Florida City Council meeting, where they voted no to go further with the flock cameras. So I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day. KP Law News out.